Okay, so I started the scenery on the bottom, and this is how the Wyoming desert is coming out. It's looking good to me. So this is the play sand, and color is called biscuit of sanded grout, and it's glued on here with Mod Podge, and underneath that is kind of a gold metallic paint. So I'll just show you, lift this up so you can see. That's the underneath color, the gold paint. Underneath the gold paint is plaster cloth, and underneath the plaster cloth is the great stuff in a can, carved down with my big handsaw. So I've never done desert scenery. I've built lots of layouts, so this was kind of fun for me. And the reason that I've been collecting all of these little tufts is because they're gonna go on there like in kind of dry environment. So I also have the static grass machine, which I can make more of them, but I think that the peel and stick tufts is going to be sharp. So I just want to show you how this looks when it's running. Let's just turn this on. Yep, there's the train, and I've got those shelves up, which I made another video about. I just have it hooked up to 2 feeders on DC right now, and just running my Rossi set. I picked up this stool at Princess Auto, a little bit of back support, and it's also on wheels, and it's height adjustable. So I have every height of stool and chair for working in here. It's coming now. Track is not glued yet. So it's the Kato double track, and you notice that I have this bumper here, so not this exact configuration. I'm gonna get some Atlas track and make it so that the second track, or double tracking, is under construction. So I'm gonna back it up at least this much. This is just on here for safety for now. And then the bridge will be double track bridge with half of it under construction that they're widening it, is my idea. So I'm gonna get a board in here so that this is more stable, and I've got the one station track out at the moment. So yeah, it's a really nice light tan color, the biscuit. I'm gonna show you that grout now. I'll just stop this. So this grout is, there's different kinds that is corrosive. Got this at Lowe's, and this is a irritant, but it's not corrosive. I use very little of it mixed with the play sand. This is the brand that I got, and this is the biscuit color. Took me a while using pictures to figure out. So what I do is I put it in those measuring cup, and I have a paint stir stick, and I just have a lid on here so that nobody gets in there, that I don't want them to breathe that dust. And this is kind of a more brown color, the play sand, but it's a lot cheaper. It's $8 for a big bag. That's $26 for that bag. So I just kind of dye it with the grout to get a different look, because here's straight play sand to give you an idea, and here's the tan or the biscuit color, and again this is mixed heavy in play sand, and there's some spots where it shows a little through, but that's okay. If you look at a picture of desert, it's not the exact same color all the way through, which is what I wanted. So you've really got the color of the paint, you've got the color of the biscuit grout, and you have the color of the play sand working together. So I don't really know what I was doing with this kind of shape, but it works. I'm going to extend it out here. I didn't glue sand to this side so that it looks more like a hill. And I always kind of leave lots of extra room for different kinds of scenes. So now I haven't worked on the lighting here, but I did work on the lighting over here, and this is what I want to show you. I just have to get a stool. 1 second. And I picked up some fascia board too. Had it cut down to 5 inches. So this yellow cord is my USB Tyler's Just Plug alternative system. So I've got an extension cord running through all the way up into there. And how that works, this mountain is removable. And the extension cord comes through there. Now, then I'm going with, or decided to go with, like I always made this area for electronics. And what I did was I cut this out with a jigsaw, and these are just USB cables. And there's a USB light inside the bus station. And then there's a USB color changing light. Now it's on a flashing pattern right now, but the remote, it's the kind that comes on a reel. So it's hot glued around, and that tray is removable. I still have to work on other lighting, but that came out nice. And then I have lights in the Sears building, but I need another male to female cable. You either hook up one or the other at the moment, because there's 3 different lights. I just need some more cables. And basically, let's see, here we go. So this is the light that I got from Princess Auto. This is what the package looks like. Flex Lumen, USB powered flex LED lamp. So on one side is a small USB and the other side is a big USB. And in that bus area to fit, I have it bent so that this is in the ceiling. But in order to fit in that bus depot, this little USB was removed with pliers. And then basically when you lift the building off, it has a USB plug, and then it connects into a female-ended extension cord in the underground wiring, and then it goes to a USB block plug. So the reason that I'm doing this is because the Just Plug light system is too expensive. From the dollar store, these are $1.50 from Dollar Tree. This is from Princess Auto. These are in the surplus aisle. These are $2.51 each. If I wanted to use extension cords, lamp cord from Dollarama, $2.50. You can get lamp cords from Dollar Tree for about $1.50 as well. This is from Princess Auto. It's $6. It's a USB hub, and it has a 110 cord. So if I ran extension cord up there, and I wanted this to be somewhere because I had a bunch of buildings together. I could have this splitter. That's what this looks like when it's new in the package. So this is $6. The hub for Just Plug is not $6. The lights for each building are not $2 for each building. The only thing that I don't have that Just Plug has is the lights might be a little bit smaller. And this is another light, USB desk lamp, and I can't remember. I think it's $3. I don't remember exactly. It came from Dollarama. So I've been buying different cubes. Sometimes you pay $4 for these. There's some with 2 USBs on them as well. But and the male to female cables, Princess Auto has them for $5. They don't have a male to female cable at the dollar store. But all of this crap basically ends up being what I'm going to need to light my city area. So I picked up 17 of these flex lumens for $2.50 a pop, and these are $1.50. So as an example, I could take $1.50, $2.50, and $2.50, and I would have a light for one building. So, you know, call it $6. If I wanted to, I could also plug these flex lumens into there and have adapters. The adapters are as low as $2.50 up to $6 to go from male to female back to male on here. Basically every combination that you're going to need. I've just been kind of stocking up every time I go and spend 10 bucks when I have it and in my pocket, and basically eventually you'll have everything lit. Now the Sears is lit with a skull light from, that's $1.50 from Dollar Tree, and right now it's powered by 2 AA batteries. So those 2 AA's is putting out 3 volts. So I'm going to figure out how to convert this power on the Sears. Instead of running on a 2 AA's, I'm going to have it convert to USB because I want everything on USB. So the McDonald's, there's a hole there for light. These are tiny little lights, and I'm going to show them to you now what they look like. Anybody who was still on the fence about whether they should do Just Plug or not, this is the light that is every bit as good. So it comes as a skull light. You can also get it as a bat light or a pumpkin light. And this just pulls off. I want you to see. Sorry. Like that. And, well, to give you an idea, here's an N scale box car. Okay, now this drill bit, I don't know if we got a size on here or not, but this drill bit is exactly the size for that. So if I wanted light on the side of a loading dock, I could drill a hole and pop it through. I have to touch up the paint, but that's exactly what I did. So turn that back on. There's 10 LEDs on that Halloween light, and on this side you can see what it is. And they're kind of a direction straight out light, if that makes sense to you. It's not a, it's an aimed straight ahead style of LED. But they're not even, with that drill bit, they're not even glued in there. They're hot glued on the back, but the light is just popping through the little hole, and it's the exact size. I think it's a 1/8 drill bit. So something like this, I can cut one of those LEDs off, $1.50 for 10. So, you know, if I want to have a light on the top of that, if I want to have individual lights in these office buildings or what have you, or I don't want something as bright as what's in here. I'll show you what this looks like. I'll just pop this off. So that's that USB light. This is a Tomix building. It's very similar to a Kato building. I think it looks great. And if I wanted to sometime put a, you know, some people in there, it would look even better. So I just wanted to kind of explain that to you. This is that new area that I'm pretty excited about. So I have the trains running on the 4-inch high level main line, and I have the trains running on the bottom. I just don't have enough feeders dropped in the top level yet for DCC, but that's what I'll be working on next. And once I've got enough feeders, I'll continue gluing the track down and basically getting the scenery to where I want it, which is a affordable way to do it and a good looking way to do it. So the next thing for the other main line on the bottom is I've been putting this 1/2-inch foam in here and cutting it down so I can kind of have a nice kind of low angle grade. Still have to do a bunch of that. So that's what I'm been working on right now. And then I'll get that glued in next and plaster cloth. All right, we'll talk to you on the next video. Have a good day.